So I've got a 94 Cadillac STS, and I got really bored, so I already knocked out half of it. But this kit is so easy, it's not even funny. It's what Strutmasters did at one time. They used to sell a coilover setup, but they couldn't get the spring ratios right. It was just a real pain to deal with because of the weight of the car. So they've since figured out what springs they need to do the back, because this car is independent rear suspension, and it's real simple. It's a matter of taking out that air shock, putting in the spring, and replacing the shock. So we're getting to it. Already loosened up my lugs, so I'm going to just pop these babies off. One tire, done. Okay. This is what we're going to do. Now this one's a little bit different. We're going to take the shock absorber out first, disconnect everything for that. That'll allow the rear suspension to drop down a little bit more. And I don't see, oh, there it is. It's like acting like the sway bar. There we go. All right, I'm thinking all we got to do is take out this shock and we're good. So I'm going to pop the trunk, undo the top bolts, the top nuts that go up inside the trunk, and it'll be a breeze. And then on the bottom, all it is 2 bolts that hold it down. So I'll be right back. See, here's the thing. Someone's looking at this right now going, how come he's not using a 13mm socket? All you need is a deep one. I got 5 in my toolbox. Well, my answer to that is right now at this moment in my life, I can't find one. But not only that, I want to show you guys how easy it is to do this. It's that easy. You know, it's just one of those things. A little bit of time, a little bit of patience, and you can make it happen. This is a 13mm. There we go. Oh, look at that thing of beauty. Put that there. Now, there's tension on this nut. It's getting close to the end, and the reason why there's tension on it is because I don't have the jack underneath the lower control arm of the independent rear suspension. So you guys stay there. I'm going to put the jack under it. That's all I need. I'm going to let this down. It already starts to come out. Now this is the airline. This is the airline to put air in that shock. This is an air-assisted shock. That's how they manage to maintain their ride quality on these cars. That's why they use a regular spring. There's a sensor here, your switch. Let's see, how do we take this off? Oh, there's a plug back there. Now back there by where the control arm mounts, there's a plug. All we're going to do is we're going to reach up in there, disconnect that plug, and then we're going to leave it alone. And this is done. I mean, it essentially comes out. All right, now, that came out real easy. Here's what I was talking about before with the capture nut. See how it wraps around and it goes all the way around? That way when you take it off and put it on, it actually locks against itself and holds it. But we won't be using that again. All right. We need a pry bar. I think we can just pop this right out. See what we get. Bing. There goes our spring. Now these rubber isolators is what they do is they keep the spring from squeaking. If you have bare metal on bare metal, you're going to get that wink, 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 and you don't want that. So what they do is they put these rubber isolators in, one on the top of the spring and one on the bottom of the spring, and that keeps the squeaking down. Not only that, on this car, because it's got aluminum lower control arms, if you had the steel just rubbing on that control arm, it's going to wear it out really fast. But we're going to do something else. So we won't need those isolators. Well, we won't need them on top, actually. Now, we take this hockey puck. That's what it looks like, at least. I mean, it's not really a hockey puck. We take our hockey puck. We put it through the hole, through the hole in the lower control arm. Drop our hockey puck on top. We take our washers. Flat washer. Lock washer. Nut. Now we tighten it all up. And the reason why we tighten it up is because we don't want it to move, because this piece locates the bottom of the spring. That's what keeps the spring from wallowing around and flying out like it's not supposed to and doing all kinds of things that you don't want it to do. Then, all we do is tighten it. Now, we're going to take the spring. Where's our letters? As always, on this particular setup, the springs still go back, but this time they're going to be upside down because this piece, this opening, is smaller than this opening, and this end just won't fit over the hockey puck. So we're going to put this on top, our rubber isolator. I had to go back and look at the instructions. I said the wrong thing. We are going to use it over. Rubber isolator goes in. I got to get a better position.